Bam! Cheers, everybody. What is going on, y'all? So you're going to notice I actually have two cameras set up. Check this out. Ah, there we go. So this is the OBS motion tracking camera, which we're going to use, but I also wanted to have my 4K camera right over here, bam, testing out the multiple angle kind of shot, because today's going to be a test run for me recording a different style of workout video where I'm just trying to enhance the overall experience, where you guys can see, again, the technique, lining up different angles, getting better audio quality. I got my Bluetooth mic here, so let me know any feedback you guys have, because I'm actually going to be doing a series of different workout videos, so this is like a nice test run for it. So speaking of which, while I'm doing this, since this is also a sponsored stream by Wahool, we're going to be digging into some products with them while also going through the workout. So let me kind of break all this up. We're not supposed to technically, I'm not supposed to be live for like another 2 or 3 minutes. So I'm going to give it a couple of minutes to let everybody kind of trickle in here. I'll say hey in the chat. If you guys have questions, let me know. Not only throughout the stream, like on anything I'm doing, but also any of the products that I'm talking about. If you have any questions, anything like that, feel free to let me know. Let's add in our second angle here. Oh, what's up, Fancy Sauce? Kind of want to have it zoomed in. I like it like this. And yeah, we'll kind of, I'm gonna drop some more messages in here. Let me know if this is like, for me, it's kind of weird. It's almost like a little trippy to be like, oh, this is an interesting new angle. But let me know what you guys think as well. And I'm going to share it on our Discord channel. If you guys aren't on the Discord, get on all the Discord channels for all the Amazon streamers and subscribers. Also, we have our $1,000 giveaway. We're doing October 1st, giving away $1,000. We've had almost 500 people enter so far. So get in. You know, if you follow, you get bonus points on our social media. If you invite people, you get bonus points. So the more you do, the more bonus points you get, the more you increase your chances of winning. So just a fun fact. And yeah, let me drop this on the Discord. And that's pretty much going to be it, y'all. We'll get right on into the workout. Again, so what we're going to be doing today is we're going to do a 5-minute warm-up on the ball, and then I'm going to be doing intervals. We're going to do 45 seconds on the ball, followed by 15-second rest, and I'm going to do 45 seconds shadow boxing, followed by 15-second rest, go back and forth, and we're going to do this for a total of 20 minutes, or 25 minutes, including the warm-up itself. So I figured this will be a nice kind of like example of what some of these 20-minute, I'm going to start test running some 20-minute workouts, interval style, triceps. We're going to do glutes. We're going to do just a workout, total body for beginner, boxing style as well, which is kind of like a test run here. So I think there'll be a lot of fun for all of that. Let's get some cardio in together. Again, I'm just posting here, and as we go through this, while I'm kind of doing this, I'll actually play a B-roll for one of the products that I've highlighted, which is our Right Fit belt. So let me kind of pull that up as well. Come on, computer, keep up with me. Here we go.
All right, y'all. So in this video, we're going over the Right Fit back brace or back support while you're weightlifting. So it has this little arced rounded edge that's going to be perfect for a position straight up, and you can also see where it says Right Fit. That's how you know how you're going to position it. Nice and easy, simple loop through. It's got Velcro, so I'm looping it right through here. I'm going to Velcro it in to have it nice and supportive. And what I like to use this for, especially on heavier weighted pull-ups, using it for deadlifts, and being able to properly brace and breathe into it to support the back. It's not only great for heavier lifts, but also to be able to properly breathe and put pressure throughout your core and torso as you're going heavier on weights, or if you just need that added support. Check it out, y'all, and definitely a thumbs up.
Bam. So now we're going to go into the Right Fit resistance band. So that's the only thing that's going to be a fun little core exercise for me, is going back and forth with my keyboard while also going through the shadow boxing and being able to balance on the ball. But this is just kind of a test run to do for some of the other workouts.
In this video for the Right Fit resistance bands, I wanted to break down kind of a second feature that I didn't do in my first video. Now, I've got the 45-pound set, so you can see they have 3 different resistance bands here. Now, check this out. I slightly pull out the band, and you're going to see there's a little like looping locking mechanism that locks into place. So if I don't want the 10 pounds of resistance, I want to drop it down. Now I can go to 35 pounds of resistance, and then I still have the other bands in place. and then I'm good to go with the handles. So it's really that simple to swap out the resistance and the weight, and definitely an easy to use function. Again, we just pull it out, pop open, and then you can drop the band out or just easily add it back through again, thread it in, lock it into place, and you're good to go.
Bam, and I'm gonna play you guys a second B-roll just to break down a little bit more details on the bands here.
All right, y'all, so we're gonna be looking at the Right Fit resistance band set. Now, the cool thing with this is it comes with a door stopper. You might be wondering, like, why is that cool? What's the benefit? So it goes right into the door, like I was mentioning, and it allows you to put your bands through this little loop. So we're gonna slide it right through here so that you don't need a squat rack or anything like that. You literally just put this right into the door. You can set it either at the top portion of it, the bottom portion, whichever way you want it set up. Bam. Now I can go from a high angle to do pull downs. I can put it on the side or low to get a variety of angles and do a variety of exercises. We could do tricep extensions. We could do tricep push downs. We could do rows. We could do curls. Literally, there's an infinite amount of variety that you can do. Now, here's a really cool piece as well. Because I selected the 45-pound set, you can actually pop open these handles right here and pull out the bands so you can increase or decrease the amount of resistance that you want to use. Absolutely great for travel, for at home, and everything in between. I highly, highly recommend. Definitely a thumbs up.
Bam, and speaking of which, now let's get into the next product, which is a great, again, just an accessory option. Now, this wouldn't be like a #1 pick for a product to get, but it can be a great option to have, which is the weighted vest. And you're going to notice here, this is why I wanted to have the 2 different camera angles, because we got, again, 4K right here, but this is not motion tracking. This camera is, so you'll be able to see what I'm doing with my legs, because this angle doesn't really let you see it. But what I'm working on right now is I'm going between, since I'm still doing my 5-minute warm-up, I'm internally, externally rotating my hips, adducting, abducting them. We're going through some movements and motions that will help warm up and activate the muscles around the hip joint. Now, this isn't like, this may look easy, but this is actually extremely challenging movement. I've just been doing it for quite a while, so I can not make it look easy, but make it look somewhat like, you know, relevantly not too bad. But this can be extremely challenging, so don't be hard on yourself if you're like, wow, that's super tough. Like, it's definitely not necessarily the easiest thing. So with that being said, let's get to the weighted vest. We still got another minute here before we go into our cycle of interval rounds, where again, I'm going to be going up and down from on the ball to shadow boxing and working on some intervals.
All right, y'all. So in this video, we're going over the Zealous weighted vest. I'm going to throw this bad boy on to show you how easy it is right out of the box. Throwing it on. Now, the one thing I will say, it also comes with this really cool phone carrier, and it even has a second little strap here. So you have the first part for your phone, second little pouch for like keys, money clip, whatever you want to do. Again, that can zip closed. Now, it also has a buckle feature. So again, I can buckle this up if I'm going to do any runs. Tighten it the way I want. It has nice reflective straps on the front and on the back, so that if you decide to go out running with it, again, you'll have that reflective component. And it's not only great for outdoor runs, cardio, you can do push-ups, you can do pull-ups. Perfect example right here. I like to use it for adding weight for the pull-ups. And as you can see, it stays perfectly in place. It's not restrictive. And this has a variety of weighted options, everywhere from 6 pounds all the way up to 30 pounds and everything in between. So definitely a thumbs up and a recommend to add more resistance to your workouts. And it can be actually great for as you're losing weight to help keep your body strong with the weight that you're losing. And just for another fun fact I mentioned to clients, put this on. If you want to lose 10, 20, whatever amount of weight you want to lose, buy that weighted vest and put it on. See how heavy that feels, and imagine how good it's going to feel when you lose that weight too. Thumbs up all around, y'all.
All right, so that's like perfect timing. Now we're going to go into, that was our warm-up. So my bell's about to ring. I'm going to start my first round of punch outs. And again, I've realized the height on this is going to be slightly off. So that's why we have the OBS camera right here. So you can kind of be able to see a combination of a higher quality shot and then me being able to move. So this is a good example of how when I move, why the OBS camera is so nice, because notice it moves around with me. As I'm moving, it's moving. So I love this for my like online training sessions, working with clients, streaming things like this. And it's kind of fun to see like a little bit, maybe a lag in the stream because of the higher quality while I'm live streaming. And again, we'll pick the pace up, we'll change up movements, but the goal here, what we're cycling through, guys, for those of you that are following along at home, if you don't have a physio ball, that's totally fine. You can just do a squat hold or a squat pulse where you can kind of just pulse and squat. But I like using the physio ball because it adds a layer of instability, and it's extremely challenging, honestly. So by being able to have that, it helps me level up the movement itself. But what's cool about it is for anyone following at home, you don't have to match what I'm doing. You can scale it based on the intensity, so long as you just keep following along and keep yourself moving and active. So we've got about 30 more seconds here on the ball, and we'll go back up for another round of our punch outs. Now, I was starting with jab cross. If you're starting in the basics of boxing, jab cross is a great place to start to establish what your range looks like, to feel your footwork, your balance. If you feel good with that, we can always elaborate to hooks and uppercuts. If you're doing Muay Thai, we can add in clinch, knees, elbows, other types of kicks. If you're doing kickboxing, you can add whatever variety. I'm doing just boxing today, though, to be transparent with you guys, to keep it simple, to keep it effective. So let's go back up. And again, if you're not sure what to do, in our stance, jab cross, you can do this in place to get started. And then once you start to feel good, you start moving forward, start moving backwards. You start rotating. You can start angling. I started before the bell. I haven't taken the rest yet, so you should notice I'm working through that. But I like it just to be able to break it up. If you need a 15-second break or just that rest or break, you have it there. And if not, you kind of can use that to transition into the next round. And this is why I like this kind of contained shot, because now you guys are seeing with the OBS motion tracking, like how messy the garage is a little bit. So I'm actually working on that to progressively keep cleaning it up and organizing things. And then what I can also do is I can add resistance bands, which I'll do next round, to add another layer to the resistance. So I'll show you why I like those so much as well, which will get these bands going. And in the meantime, I'll play you guys some B-roll for our next movement. What? So now we're going to get into our wrist supports. Let me just type. There we go. And let's play it. We're off and we're holding.
In this video, we're going to be looking at the Air Pop wrist support straps. Now, these are actually really cool and can be really beneficial if you do have chronic wrist issues or anything like that, and you want to have some additional support. So you just kind of hook your thumb right through here. You're going to wrap it around your wrist to give you some added support, as tight as you like and as it feels good. And it can help you kind of, again, keep that alignment in your wrist, give you some support. There's pros and cons to this. Depending on, again, what's going on, if there's an injury there, again, talk to a physical therapist or a doctor. This isn't medical advice, but this can be a great tool to help support your wrists and be able to give you that added support when you're going for maximal lifts or pushing yourself. But again, get some more insight. These can be great options, though. I definitely do recommend them.
Bam. All right, so now we're going to wrap the bands around and we're going to get OBS back over here with me. Come on now. I like to go under the armpit. It feels a little bit less restrictive that way, and then almost like I'm doing a push-up and just keeping them tight. Now we have some nice end range of motion resistance, or variable or accommodating resistance. Now what you can also do is you can wrap it around your elbows to help keep them tight. To me, the friction on this, I just don't enjoy it as much, and then it can creep up. I like going under the armpit. And then, oh, hey, what's up, Ocean Wave? I see you. Hey. Thanks for dropping by, saying hey. I appreciate it. What I personally like to do is slightly punch upwards to engage a little bit more of not only the anterior delt or the shoulders, but fire up a little bit more of our muscular endurance for punching. So with that being said, we'll take a couple seconds, bringing it back down, and then we'll get into the next product. Speaking of which, what we got next? Ooh, we got the adjustable dumbbells. Let's break them down. And then how's it going, by the way, Ocean Wave? How you doing? Thanks for dropping by, saying hey.
In this video, we're looking at the initial force adjustable dumbbell. Now, the cool thing about this is it's not only going from 15 to 55 pounds, but look at how we adjust it. You have a turn of the knob, and then bam, that's how you're going to be adjusting the weight. And then it literally just slides right out, slide back in. Again, adjust the weight, click it into place. And same thing. Now, one thing I want to show you is how is this working? These two little nodules right here are actually activating as springs or as little presses on these springs right here that are the locking mechanism. So that's what keeps it safe, super easy. From my experience, this handle is the fastest to swap out. Definitely a recommend. Now, this is also a single dumbbell when you order them. So if you want a complete set of two, you're going to have to order two of them. Definitely a thumbs up.
Oh yeah, now we get to kick the pace up, y'all. Again, guys, if there's anything wrong with the audio or it sounds off, let me know. I've got the Bluetooth mic on, so it's going to be a little more sensitive. So if I'm too loud, let me know. Ashley's always saying how loud I talk, which I definitely do talk loud. So I always want to be mindful of that. 3, 2, bam, there's our time. All right, so we'll bring it back down. Close this up. We'll get into the next one. And yeah, what are you guys thinking of the double angle, by the way? I figured this will be a nice experiment. I'm going to take this data and come back because I'm also going to do this for demoing certain exercises, shooting reels, and doing, again, more content for our library. I'm going to leverage multiple angles and cameras and things that we have. So it's going to lead to hopefully a bunch of cool, fun stuff. And if you guys are following along with the workout at home, please let me know. I'd love to hear from you guys. I always love to know who's doing the workout, if you guys are finding value from this, and kind of all the variables in between. Speaking of which, let's keep it rolling. What else we got? Ooh, I talked about the wallet. We'll highlight that. I was actually using that before. It's been nice to like have a change of pace. Instead of having a money clip, have a wallet, have cash in there. I actually used cash the other day for the first time in like, I don't even know how long. It was a nice change of pace because I actually had a wallet to hold my cash in there. All right, so now we got a couple seconds. I'm going to get back into our punch outs with the band. All right, again, we're going under. Let's get that pace going, y'all. You're going to notice I'm going to switch between orthodox, southpaw. Might even throw some like uppercuts, hooks, throwing some different stuff here, work some different angles, or some head movement. And the thing that is cool about boxing and why I like it so much is we can all be taking the same class and change our intensity in some of the movements that we're doing, and we can get a completely different resistance level. You know, everyone's going to be at a different level. So being able to accommodate your intensity to where you're currently at while having someone simultaneously working out and do the same workout, but push the intensity is something I think is so amazing. That's why I like even working out on Amazon. And for you guys to join in, I highly recommend it so that you can kind of go at your own pace, but still find value and get some movement and some coaching from it to a certain capacity, right? Ooh, let's get that balance in, y'all. All right, now we'll go on to the next piece. And again, whatever questions, even not on this product or anything, just let me know, guys. I'll happily dig into it and elaborate on anything. Taking the notes. I don't know if you can hear my kids are home today, so like they're having a grand old time. Normally it's nap time right now, so it's usually a lot quieter. But that's what's cool about this mic too. It has, again, a noise reduction feature. So hopefully you guys aren't actually hearing all that noise. As I almost fall off the ball. All right. So I wanted to highlight again with the resistance bands. Now I'm going to do a couple of rounds without them so you guys can kind of see the difference here. We'll get into it. All right, I got like a couple seconds. Let's take those seconds. Oh, geez. Sounds like Ashley's getting a little bit friskier with the kids, or get a little bit more short fuse. All right, so again, guys, I'm just working boxing, using my hips. We're working head movement. The goal here is we're working for 45 seconds and then we're resting for 15. So we're trying to go at a pace that'll elevate our heart rate and taking those 15 seconds to breathe and allow the heart rate to come down. So whatever pace is challenging to elevate your heart rate, usually we want it between 70 and 85% of your max. So the easiest way to figure out your max heart rate from a formula, it's not 100% accurate, but it's a good formula, is take 220 minus your age. That's your max heart rate. So to take 220, I'm 34, 186, which I've definitely gotten my heart rate above 186 before, so it's not perfect, but it gives us a good place to start and understand how hard we're working. So for those 45 seconds, our goal would be, so let's say 70%, let's do 70% of 186. Just to give you guys, so 186, whoop, 186 times, let's say 75. So I want to be at 140 beats per minute on these rounds when I'm working, and then in the 15 seconds, I'm just trying to rest. So even right now, let's check. And this is where I normally have my smartwatch on, which makes it super easy to check, but I haven't put it on in like 2 weeks. I've just been slacking. It's just kind of sitting there on my desk, and I realized I just messed up. But let's actually check, because the cool thing is sometimes you can have apps on your phone that'll check it, but I highly recommend a smartwatch for this very reason. So this one's probably, it's going to drop back down. So the goal is to get it up to 140 during these working rounds. So that's a rest round. Let's see where I'm at. I think it's, so yeah, right now it's saying like I'm at like 160 to 180. So I'm at that higher end and pushing the pace. And what's cool is like, you guys might notice like I'm keeping my breath, but we're still working here. It's just you learn how to keep composure when your heart rate and your body's kind of screaming. But honestly, I think that might be a little bit high. So I don't think I'm actually working at like 180 beats per minute, or my heart isn't. But the point is, you get the idea of the application for these intervals is to work for 45 seconds, get your heart rate and keep it between 140, 180, or 70 to 80% of your max. And then in the 15 seconds, breathe, slow your heart rate down as best you can, and then repeat that process. And of course, I forgot to put it on the timer. Push my timer out. There we go. Got a couple of seconds. All right, so now we got 15. We'll go back on the ball. And what do we got next on our product side? Again, I'm going to check the chat, see if we got any questions. Doesn't look like we got questions here. Let's pull on the screen. Oh, bam.
All right, y'all. So in this video, we're going to be going over the Magzo screen door. Now, I wanted to show you guys the manual because I always get excited when there's less than a couple steps. It's like 6 steps, literally that simple. And you have 2 basic things. You can have the screen itself that it comes with that you can select from a variety of sizes to make sure it fits your door. And then you're going to have the adhesive tape that I apparently keep dropping with added push pins if you need that support. So all it's recommending to do is we're going to open this bad boy up. You're going to think about if you want it right side opening or left side opening. It says that in there, which I think is a great point. We're literally just going to map all of this out, put it onto the floor, and then you're going to add your tape, be able to set it up the way you want so it sticks right on. Then we take the adhesive part out, boom, bust this bad boy out. Check this out, super simple. It has tape already on, so you're going to open it up, take off this brown side, that's where it's going to stick right on, and then it's going to Velcro right onto the screen itself. Put it on the border of the frame, sticking it on, keeping it nice and simple. And again, if you need added support, you can use the push pins. So mapping, laying out the screen, putting on the adhesive tape onto the door frame itself, putting that bad boy on, make sure you have it either right opening or left opening. Think ahead of time to make sure it's set up. And then you have the push pins if you need. Definitely a thumbs up. And super excited to have this up, especially with all the mosquitoes in the summertime. Keep this bad boy up so you can keep the mosquitoes out of your house. Thumbs up, y'all.
Getting to that home piece, y'all. Almost there. Almost there. There it is. Good. All right. So again, let me know if you guys have questions. We're getting towards the home stretch here as far as the interval workout. I was only going to do, again, a total of 25 minutes, really 20 minutes of the working rounds. So that means it's my cue, getting back on the ball. And again, this is super simple yet extremely effective. Being able to cycle between a static hold movement. This is great for core. It's still elevating my heart rate, but having also the more aerobic based, more explosive, challenging movement on my heart rate is to me just such a nice compliment. So I get 45 seconds, really elevate the heart rate, 15 seconds to rest. Then I get about 45 seconds, still elevating it, which is this right now, the hold, because I'm on the physio ball, but it still allows me to not have my heart rate skyrocketing. And then, oh, hey, Robin, what's up? How you doing? How's it going? Thanks for joining and saying hey. Robin, are you excited for the $1,000 giveaway, by the way? Have you seen this? We're doing a $1,000 cash gift card giveaway October 1st. We've had, I think it's 500 entries so far. So thanks to everybody that's entered. Boom, let's get back to it. And again, we can also check out more. You can enter, not only when you enter, but you can invite other people. You get points. Can't do cardio, but stop and say hi. Well, thank you for saying hey, Robin. And why can't you do cardio? We can modify. I can work with you. Give me 12 minutes. Just give me 12 minutes. Well, actually, I'm towards the last like 3 minutes anyway. I only got 3 minutes left on this cardio. I didn't enter a couple times. Nice. And then again, you can invite people, follow on different accounts. I'm just super excited because we've seen such a huge jump in support from you guys. So thank you for that. All right, so you got a couple seconds. We'll go back down on the ball. Let's see what we got next. Oh, we got the weighted hula hoop, y'all. Let's dig into this weighted hula hoop. Also, Robin, what are you thinking about the multiple camera angles? I got both my cameras set up now. So you can see me moving, and you can see a little bit more high quality. Uh-oh, where's my video? Oh, I like it, nice. Glad to hear. Why is this not? What in the heck? I'm gonna have to type hula hoop back in. There we go. All right, let's search. There it is.
All right, y'all. So I'm going to break it down, this weighted hula hoop. And I got to say, right off the bat, I was a little skeptical when I got it, just because I thought it was potentially a gimmicky idea. But, you know, after being able to apply it and use it myself, and be able to have my wife use it, and actually just to, like, look at the just objective kind of data and information around it, this actually gets a thumbs up for me. Again, as a strength conditioning coach, this is one I was like, again, somewhat skeptical of. But
all right, let's go to work.
Looking at how it actually causes you to engage the core, the anti-rotation component of it, and being able to, from a coordination standpoint, get it to move, it was actually a really solid product. The one thing I will say is make sure you have this thing locked in place. Otherwise, I had it kind of like not fully locked into the magnet, and it kind of came off. So just make sure you're doing that. Otherwise, this is a complete thumbs up for me. It's actually something I'm using with some of my in-person clients and recommending to some of my virtual clients as well. So, yeah, y'all.
Ooh, last about 10 seconds. Let's get it, yo. Almost there. Oh, man, I got to go to the bathroom so bad. Potty break. Here we go. And bam. All right, so we got last minute on the ball. Last bit here, y'all. And then we'll get into some of the other products. Again, I still got more on the stream, but that was it for the workout itself. Wanted to get with you guys. So now I'm going to pull down one of the cameras. I'll just use the 4K camera here. This one should be good from the shot and the angle that I have. Let's see if I can. Bam! There we go. Let's back this up a little bit. There we go. Okay. All right, so I just wanted to change up the scenery. Usually I'm at my desk when I'm not working out, but I wanted to do a hybrid today and test some things out. And also, again, I'm going to be recording 5 different workout series. We're going to do 20 minutes. We're going to do a tricep one, a glute and butt exercise one. That's even from our booty builder series.
Activity completed.
There's our rest of the recoveries done. We're going to do a total body beginner workout. And then I want to do a HIIT style similar to this and then a boxing one. I might even marry the two and basically do this kind of a workout. But I might make it where you don't need any products whatsoever. And then I'll show a more scaled version of like, hey, if you do have this equipment, if you have this is how you can modify. So I think that'll be a lot of fun. All right, so that being said, let's get into our workout gloves. And I'm going to be honest, I'm going to run to the bathroom, but I'm going to not forget my mic. I'm going to leave it here because last time I forgot my mic, totally brought it to the bathroom with me. And it's an amateur move.
In this video, I'm going to be going over the Glow Fit workout gloves. As you can see, they have the cutoff fingers. And what this is really all about is having the actual grip support and this little like tactile material here that helps get you a better grip. Now, if you don't want calluses on your hands like I have, or you feel like your grip is the failing point, and you want to kind of be able to work past that, these types of gloves can be a great asset. The cool thing about them is also they have a nice stretchy material. They're breathable on the back, so you're not going to be able to necessarily get all that sweat and funk holding into them. But what I will say is when you're using these, this is not going to long-term improve your grip strength. You're relying on the actual material to help you grab that bar or whatever it is that you're grabbing. So the benefit is you can potentially lift more weight, which is going to help your gains. The downside is you may not be conditioning your hands and the grip itself. So just pros and cons there, but definitely a thumbs up if you want to be able to work these benefits.
And bam, y'all, we made it back. That was like perfect timing. All right, so I'm going to keep it just to the single shot. Let's see if I can remove the OBS and it doesn't mess up the audio. Yeah, it's going to mess up the audio if I remove it altogether. So we're going to keep it like this. And now let's get into our ITO disposable face tissues. What?
So in this video, we're going over the reusable and disposable face tissues. This is by ITO. Comes in a pack of 80 sheets per roll. And the cool thing is, again, I'm going to peel one off right here really quick so you can see. It's got dual-sided. So one side has nice texture. The other side is going to be nice and smooth. So depending on what you want to use it for, my wife likes using it for her makeup removal. Then she can rinse it off, reuse it. I personally like using it here in the gym. When I'm working out, I get super sweaty. Instead of grabbing a towel, boom, I can just dry myself off. And then again, if you want to, you can rinse it off and reuse it up to 2 to 3 times. Now, my 2 cents on that is I wouldn't reuse it for things like in the gym. I use it once and I get rid of it. But for like facial removal, makeup removal, for maybe if you have a spill, like sometimes I'll spill my seltzer, my water here, I would definitely just reuse it 2 or 3 times for that purpose. But again, use that at your discretion, but definitely a really cool option to have for reusable purposes. And again, having the dual side textural for, again, maybe some exfoliation or makeup remover, and then the smooth side as well. Thumbs up, y'all. Even for my kids, using it for them, for cleanups when we need it, is definitely a thumbs up.
Shabam, y'all. Yeah, can you guys like just see the difference between the 2 cameras? Like, so again, this is the 4K one right here, the Sony. This is my 1080 OBS. Now I'm only streaming, I think in 720, so you may not notice all the nuance differences, but even like some of the lighting, it's cool because on this, the 4K, I can really dial and customize some of the lighting settings, which I wouldn't even understand if I didn't have Gina and Josh to help me out with that. My cousin and her husband, and like she's my marketing manager, and he's just awesome and has so much insight to A and V. But yeah, y'all, it's kind of cool to just see this cross comparison here. So with that being said, let's get into our phone stand.
In this video, we're going to be looking at the Lamicall phone stand. Now, this one is clutch on the engineering design side because it not only has a little area that you could put your cables and your wiring through to plug it in to keep it charging if you're still using while charging. But the other thing I like about this is, check this out. It actually can move, so you can adjust the angle, so that this is one I definitely am using now more so during my live streams. So when I'm actually having my phone rest on it, I can play with the angle, especially if I stand up, move, have the adjustability, and then be able to charge it, plug it in, have all the wires and whatnot coming back through here. So definitely a thumbs up, super functional, and highly recommend.
So to me, there's like two categories of where things fall under. They can fall under like the functional category and then the fun category. So meaning something can be fun and you look forward to using it just because it's an enjoyable experience using the product. And then there's just things that are functional that you may not necessarily want to use or like look forward to it, but they just provide a value. Again, going back to that function purpose. And I always kind of evaluate when I'm looking at products, like where do they fit in on this fun to functional spectrum? Because sometimes you have products that are both. Sometimes you have one just on one side, super fun, has no function, and vice versa. So I always like to share that perspective. And I'm curious if you guys even like look at things that way or your thoughts on that as well. And I'm just highlighting the shades. Ooh, but we got a lightning deal and a promo code on our water bottle. So I wanted to spend a little bit on that. And then Monica, thank you for the follow. What's up? Sending love, some virtual hugs and hearts your way. Again, that reminds me, guys, if you're not already, oh, hold on. I realized I didn't even have our background up. Check this out. What am I doing? We got our Real Family-ish podcast right over here every week. Wednesdays, we're probably moving that time. I got lifestyleoffitness.com right here. You guys can check out more on how you can work with me and my team, our awesome programs, all that fun stuff. And as always, follow, please. It drastically helps. And the point of me saying all this is if you didn't know, we have our $1,000 giveaway. So when you follow, if you're already following, you don't need to follow again or unfollow, but make sure you go over to our giveaway, put your email in so you can be a part of the giveaway. And if you're not sure what I'm talking about or how to access it, I'm going to put my link tree in the comment and then I'll highlight it so you guys can kind of see the link tree. I feel like sometimes maybe that's a pain in the butt. Let me actually put it, I'm going to hide this for a second. Enter giveaway. All right. And I'm just going to type this and scroll this at the banner on the bottom. So bam, so here you go. Again, you can enter the giveaway, go to my link tree, and I'll also highlight it in the comments since I just put that up. Bam, and then we have it right here as well. So you guys can check that out. And again, we're doing a $1,000 cash giveaway for October 1st. We're celebrating. We haven't even, myself and Gina and one of our other streamers haven't even hit A-lister yet, but I know we will just because of the support from you guys. So we're celebrating and we're anticipating that by celebrating by giving you guys $1,000. So I'm really looking forward to that. Ooh, let's dig into some more fun. We got the Govee lights here, y'all. Let's check out some Govee.
In this video, we're going to be talking about the Govee LED string lights. As you can see, I have them set up here with the lights on. We're going to dig into what it actually looks like on the app and how to get it set up. But before we dig into the app, I want to show you another really cool feature, which is actually the hooks that come built on each one of the light bulbs. You can easily hook it onto if you already have a frame or a setup like that. Super easy to pop on and pop off as well. So now let's look at getting it set up on the app. And for this, you go right into the store, you're going to look up Govee Home, and then you're going to be able to match it up to whichever product that you have. Now, the cool thing is, again, once you select the actual light bulb, you'll see if the right one pops up. Right there, you see I didn't, and then right there, now that I did, you'll see the brand and the name come up. Boom, it's going to connect. And then once you have it set up, you can even rename it if you want, set up all that fun stuff, and then have complete control from your app, which is my probably favorite feature to these light bulbs, and so many cool settings and details in between.
And again, just Bluetooth integration to me is just always so fun and like just a cool aspect to have. Let me just double check the chats, make sure I didn't miss anything. Ooh, and we're gonna switch gears here a little bit. We want to another more like, again, this is to me more of the functional, but it can be kind of fun to use if you haven't used it before. Look at the Geek Chef air fryer, toaster, even dehydrator combo. This thing's like a multi-function piece of equipment.
So just to dig in here a little bit more and to highlight, I wanted to have two different B-rolls playing. Right up here is the chicken wings. Right over here are the dehydrated mangoes. What I actually did, because I wanted to show you guys, like, I think sometimes when we think about, like, you know, changing up your nutrition habits and whatnot, it's like, oh, I have to have everything from scratch. It has to be perfect. Like, I'll be honest with you, no. Sometimes I don't have the time to make fresh chicken wings, like with my own sauce and whatnot. So I bought these from the store, straight up from the freezer. They already had the buffalo ranch sauce on. I threw them right into the air fryer toaster, threw the settings on, be able to throw it on air fryer. I put it on 20 minutes, I believe, and 10 minutes about halfway through. I just flip them, got them nice and crispy, and they were amazing. So I wanted to share that with you guys specifically for this one. So you guys can understand, like, again, even ideally it's great to have organic and fresh and make your own sauce and do all that stuff, totally. But sometimes based on time and bandwidth and what you have going on, this might be the best option. It's about making the best choice and the best option you have at that time. And being able to have the Geek Chef air fryer toaster can help leverage that a little bit more, have it a little bit more convenient. You don't have to worry about like preheating it and stuff like that, which to me was pretty awesome, because that's one of my hesitations when it comes to using the oven, which I still use at times. It's just like, I don't want to have to preheat it and wait. It adds more time onto it. So literally dial it to 20 minutes, throw them in, flip them halfway through, and you're good to go. And even that, you technically don't have to. I just like to. Now let's slide over to the mangoes here for a second. Looking at these, this is again another one. I'm a huge fan of dehydrated mangoes, but from a cost perspective and also from like a kind of portion sizing perspective, I can spend a lot of money and I can also eat way too much of them. So what I decided to do was, again, get the frozen ones and just throw them in. Now, what you'll notice in this one, they got a little crispy because I put them in for 3 hours straight. What I would recommend after doing it since then is being able to do them from a half hour at a time, let them sit for 10 minutes, flip them, do it for another half hour, then let them rest for like 10 minutes and then see where they're at. And then maybe an hour and a half in usually is going to be good. I did it for 2 hours this last time, and it came out, again, great, not as crispy on the edges. These were frozen from chunks. What I also did is I got some fresh mangoes now, and I'm going to slice them up longer and thinner, and I'll shoot some B-roll for that as well if you guys want to see that and dig into some of the differences when you lay them down and what it can look like. But I wanted to share that with you guys because I'm a really big fan of leveraging the air fryer and toaster, not adding the calories from oils, and being able to have the versatility it can provide with so many different things.
And bam, y'all, so that's just, again, digging into a lot of the variables. Again, you guys might notice, like, I love me some dehydrated mangoes. I'm more of a sweet person than a savory person. But yeah, it's very much just something that I enjoy being able to mess with, or when I say mess with, just be able to play with as far as what we're going to be able to control and how to integrate that into a sustainable lifestyle. Because like, if I tell you, hey, you love this, cool, you're never gonna have it again, like that's not, in my opinion, sustainable. So it's figuring out, hey, if I know I love dehydrated mangoes, or I like mangoes, or just fruit in general, where can I fit that in to my life and into my day? And what makes sense from that standpoint. 2, 8, 4. Oh man, I'm so excited, y'all. We're loading up some good stuff. All right, let me play with, I think we're going to do this. Let's see if that's it. Wait for it. There we go. All right, so now let's see, what do we got? I just wanted to highlight these again for the water bottles, because we got, again, promo code plus lightning deal. So you got all the savings and all the discounts going down right now, y'all. So you really can't lose, in my humble opinion. Okay, we're not going to save that. Order confirmation. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. I feel like that's it. What did they do? All right, all set. Bam, got all that info in. Let's see what else we're missing here, y'all. I feel like we kind of touched on all the things that we wanted to hit. Let me just double check on something. And again, if you guys got questions on the products, let me know in the chat. You know, I love always digging into all this fun stuff. Let's see. Also, what's everybody doing this weekend? I always love hearing from you guys to see what's going down, what you're doing. So there's 30. So this one's. Okay, so I think we got, what, like 10 more minutes here, so we're going to hang out for a little bit more. I'll circle back around, see if there's anything I might have missed from the products, breaking stuff down. And yeah, if you guys want me to elaborate, let me know. I'm just like going through it. Ooh, I didn't talk about the shades. We'll talk about the drill bit, the umbrella. I think we talked about, yeah, we talked about the screen. Booyah, y'all, we got all the fun. Just kind of bring that out. And then I'm also going to check on these to see if we got in-link coupons, because that's something I can't say enough, guys. Always make sure you're checking for in-link coupons. It doesn't look like we have any for the sunglasses. Let's look at the drill bit here too. Let's see what we got for the Cozy Step drill bit. Oh, we do. We got a 5% off inLink coupon. What? What's up, deals? Get those dealios. And then we've got, let's see. Oh, the umbrella. This thing was clutch, especially this weekend. We had Lena's birthday party on Sunday. It was hot, man. It was muggy, but it was good to have some shade with the umbrella. And then we had our another one set up by our pool. We have like these inflatable pools. We got like a few of them. So just having some shade, like hanging out in the pool, put some lawn chairs in there with my friends. It was good old times. Ooh, we got the hula hoops. Got a nice discount right now, y'all. 38%. Again, as I'm going to sip from my Fidus water bottle, don't forget, we got promo code for this bad boy. You can see 15% off below. Exclusively here on Amazon on the Coach Mike channel, as well as it has a lightning deal right now. So you get like a double whammy of savings, which, come on, man, can't go wrong with that. Let's see what else. Got that. All right, and then I'm going to be doing another workout tomorrow, or a stream tomorrow. I think we're going to make it a hybrid workout. I think I'm going to have two of my friends joining me, Luke and Ryan, coming by to hang out with us. We're going to see on them and see what's going down. Let me see what else I might be missing here. We'll check the carousel, y'all. And again, if you guys got questions, you know I love always talking about this stuff, digging into things. Again, I talked about the shades, the drill bit. What else did we miss? Ooh, we got the Banbotu car phone. That's one, again, check the B-roll on that one. We just uploaded the shoppable videos. Ooh, our laptop backpack. This one's definitely, this is Ashley's, but this is one I definitely like borrowed from her before when traveling and just on the go really quickly grab her bag. It's like advertising, marketed, and like specifically designed for women, but it's actually like a pretty clutch, just like entrepreneur, like CEO kind of bag. You can fit a lot of stuff in here, and being able to have that chargeable component where you can have an external battery. I'll show you guys what I mean. Check this out. Check it. So watch this. So first of all, look at how much stuff you could fit in here. This is pretty crazy, right? And then you can see it has a charging feature where you can have an external battery pack. You have to provide. It doesn't come with the backpack, but you put it in the backpack, and then it has this nice little spot you could charge it and plug it into, so you could constantly be charging your phone, laptop, whatever smart device. And then you can have a variety of sizes. And the cool thing is, check out this, how it's set up. It can slide very easily onto your luggage and have that strap to just hold it in place. This is such a clutch move, man. I remember the first time I saw my dad do that when we were younger. I was like, oh, that's genius. I felt like super official when I was finally like old enough to have like a laptop and a reason to do this and travel with my bag. I was like, man, I'm a business owner now. Not that you need to. I just thought it was kind of funny. That's just my 2 cents and take on it, which I thought was kind of fun. Let's see what else we got here. I'm going to go back to, again, lightning deal we got, man, for having it at, was it $19 right now? Dang. Yeah, $19 plus you get another 15% off. So you get another basically $3 off. So you get it for almost 15 bucks for this half-gallon water bottle. It's absolutely clutch. And the thing I like about it too, not that I don't 100% stick to the schedule, but it has these nice reminders like this time of day, this is where you want to be with your water. So if you're maybe falling behind, you're like, oh, let me step it up. Or if you're on schedule, like, all right, cool, I'm going to keep crushing, I'm doing good. And then on the back end, it shows you like how many actual ounces or milliliters you have if you're looking and you're counting for that reason. I have like a few of these just like around the house, so that I have one here in the garage, I got one in the kitchen, I got one in the living room, one in our bedroom, one in the girls' room. So throughout the days in the backyard, I kind of leave them all over so then I can just stay hydrated, because I'm really always trying to have at least a gallon of water per day. So for me, it's just pretty simple because I sweat a lot too. Like I'm just sweating even still from the workout, even though I'm done, I'm still kind of sweating a little bit. So, oh, and this one, I'm sorry, I'm just looking at the Fidus. This one has an even bigger discount, $17 plus another 3, so it's again under $15. I'm just going back to this. I'm like, dang, this is such a great deal. Highly, highly recommend you guys take advantage of this if you can. Like if it's something you're already gonna buy and you have a budget for it, even if not, like I would recommend like looking at this as an option if you're thinking about getting one in the future, because this is a great deal. What else we got, y'all? Ooh, I'm excited. I still gotta open up I'm waiting on the gloves to come in. I'm excited for those. We got the Zealous balancing ball. This one also was at 10% off right now. Let's see if it's got an inLink coupon too. And I forgot to check the Geek Chef. Usually the Geek Chefs will have an in-link coupon. Let's check that puppy. Govee, see if the Govee lights have an in-link. Let's see. So we have an in-link for the gloves, boxing gloves. We have an in-link for the Zealous balance ball. And then let's see what we got on the Geek Chef. Oh, we got a $20 off in-link coupon on the Geek Chef. So there you go, guys. Again, in-links are all around. You got extra savings, extra coupons, extra deals. You can save yourself some money. And again, there's something Gina's brought up in the past. I think is a great point. You know, depending on what your budget is, it's important to check the in-links because then, because it'll have maybe a deal or an extra saving, it might actually put it in your budget range where maybe prior it wasn't. So I think that's an important variable just to consider as well. Yeah, y'all. I feel like let's see what else we got. What else we got here, guys? I'm trying to see if I missed anything. I'm trying to check the chat, see if we got any questions. I'm also going to check my other comments on Facebook, see if we got anything there. Looks like we're good. Looks like we might be bringing it home here, y'all. What do you guys think? Boom. Yeah, I think we're good to go, y'all. And then tomorrow will be a fun one because, again, we're going to be doing a kind of hybrid just like today. Like where the first part of it is a workout. I might do a longer workout tomorrow and then still dig into the products and break things down and do demos and talk about that fun stuff. And then I think we're going to have some special guests on, which should be fun as well. So I'm really excited for that one. I think that's it. Booyah, y'all. What are the questions you guys have? I always love to, I'll hang out for a little bit, see if we got any other questions. And other than that, let's do it again. We got our $1,000 giveaway going down. Even while I was on the stream, it looks like we got at least another 20 people signed up because I just saw the subscriber numbers jump up. Even though I didn't see it in my chat, it looks like it's just jumping up. So I appreciate everybody that's entering and getting into the giveaway and just supporting us and sharing it and all those fun things. Yeah, even while I've been on the stream, it's gone up over a dozen people entering the giveaway. So nice, y'all. I appreciate you guys getting in on that. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. We're gonna bounce it out of here. I got a bunch of other stuff to get done, some more cool stuff. We'll be back tomorrow, and cheers, everybody.